Hey everybody, thank you for coming and joining. We are today going to learn how to build a Google form for your customers to fill out after they claim an item. This is the free option for creating a form. I will do another video on the option where there's a subscription, but I personally prefer that one better after a few incidences of our forms being deleted. Now, I don't know if this was just an error or what, but we had a couple of forms go missing from our Google form, and they did show up the next day, but during that time I found another option. So this is the free option on how to build a Google form. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go just open up your browser at google.com, okay? And there's this little grid work. It kind of looks like the face of a Rubik's Cube. You're going to click on that. You have to be sure that you're signed into Google, so that's why we suggest having a LuLaRoe first name, last name at gmail.com email address, so then you get access to this. You're going to go to this Drive button right here and click that. Okay. And then this is going to pull up things that I already have saved. But you want to click New over here, this blue button. And then you're going to scroll down the list and there's a More button. When you mouse over it, it pulls up this list, and the first one is Google Forms. So you want to create a form, and it will take you here. All right. You've got your questions, you've got your responses. So for the title of the form, let's just say LuLaRoe test form. Okay, just something easy. This is a test for the Google form demonstration. Okay, so you can click outside of that box, and that will save. This is all changes are saved in Drive. Every change you make will automatically save in Drive. Last editing was seconds ago. Okay, so this is the form. This is the description. Here is our first question. Okay, this is the one that they give you so that you know how to fill it out. Okay, first question is usually the name. So you're going to go over here and click on where there's this little faded out area. It says multiple choice. Click on it. You can do a short answer, a paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes, a drop down list, a linear scale or multiple choice grid, date and time. I honestly have never messed with these four down here, so feel free to experiment with those. I have no idea what they'll do, just saying. All right, so we're going to do short answer. We're going to do name in the title there. Short answer text, that's what they'll do. You want to click the required button here, because that means that they have to fill that part out. Otherwise, they won't be able to send in their response. This is the delete button if you decide for some reason you don't want this piece here, and this is the copy button or duplicate. So we'll do name and then we'll duplicate it, okay, for a short answer. And then we'll just say Periscope / Facebook name. Now for this one, I would probably do a long answer. I usually do long answers on all of them because the short answer limits how much somebody can type. The long answer, they can do like a paragraph. I don't know the exact number, but they can do quite a few. You see this flashing up here? This means you can add a picture if you want. I've never put a picture there, but you could put a picture in and make it look all beautiful. I'll show you at the end how to make it you and customize it more. All right, if you want to add another one without duplicating, you click the plus button. We're going to do address, because sometimes You want to make sure it's required. Make sure this one's required too. Okay. Sometimes our customers don't like to put their address in for some reason. This way, they have to. Okay, so you do street address. And the funny thing is, sometimes they won't put it in on the form here, or they also won't put it in somehow in Audrey, and so we have no way of shipping it to them. So if you make them fill out the form and have their address in there, then they will for sure have their address with you so that you can send them their stuff. And I'm going to do city, and we'll just say short answer, because I don't think too many cities have too long of an answer or a name. City, state. Short answer again. And we will do zip code. Short answer. Oh, I know what I forgot. So this is like perfect opportunity. So I forgot to have them put their email address. Okay, so we made a new one. Email address is, or we'll just say email to send invoice. This one, I'm going to do long answer because you never know how long their email is going to be, which super long ones are annoying, but some people do have long email addresses. Okay, so I prefer to have this up near the top, like by the name and Facebook name. So there's these little buttons up here, and when I mouse over it, you see my mouse changes. Just click, and then you can drag it wherever you want it, and each thing you can see how it pops into place. So we will do this right after here, and let go, and there it is. You want that to be required. Just checking over all of them. Just click them, make sure that they're required. Okay, next, let's do a long answer, so a paragraph, and say, please describe your items. Then they can describe their items here. All right, I like to put care instructions, so I do the check boxes. That's not how you spell that. All right, care instructions, and then Google Forms no longer has the option, like I had on mine, where you can make the font smaller underneath to be able to give the entire care instructions. So I'm just checking to make sure, because they used to have a thing down here that would take it so that you could actually change the font size, but they can't. I can't do that right now. I mean, maybe somebody else will be able to figure out how to do it, but from what I'm seeing, it is no longer here. If it shows up on yours, it'll be a little thing down in the corner here, and it'll say like go back to old form type or something. It was the original way that they did Google Forms. Okay, so care instructions, wash cold, lay flat to dry, or will be sad. Okay, and then you just type in, let's say like, yes, I agree to these care instructions. Man, I can't spell today, guys. All right, required. You want to make sure that they see that, so yes. The next one, we could actually duplicate that one, and then you just select and do exchange policy. Now, you don't have to have this stuff in here. There are many Google Forms that don't have this in here, and that's totally fine. I just say 14 days after purchase, all tags must be attached, no smells, stains or damages. And then say, yes, I agree to these, or to this exchange policy. All right. Now, at the end of the form is usually where you're going to want to ask, are you interested in joining LuLaRoe? Now you can change this. I'm just going through this fast, you guys, so you guys don't have to sit here as I type out a huge paragraph. Option 1, this is on multiple choice, and this is the one that I choose for this. And you say, yes, please send me info. Or add an option. I already am a consultant, because you're going to have people shopping with you who are consultants, because we still love our LuLaRoe. Or no thank you. Okay? And make that one required as well. Now you can add any other questions you want to the form, but this is just your basic LuLaRoe form. Okay? If I'm forgetting anything, feel free to add it in. Okay, so there are these other buttons here where you could add another title. I don't use it. It just puts a title in wherever you want. Pictures, I do add an image. Let's see, we'll check out my albums. What do we have here? I thought I had a thank you one, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll just do this one, because I like this one. And we can add that to the bottom. And you don't have to have a title for this. Okay, so to customize it and make it your own, you can go up here to color palette. Okay, you can choose from any of these colors, which is cool. It's simple, it's easy, it's not distracting. But then you have me, who just likes making it even more personable. So you click the little palette, you click on the image down here. You have work, school, illustrations. All of these are things that have been uploaded to Google for the use of the Google form. So if you click that, select, loading your theme, and it changes it like that. You could do it again. You can upload your own photo, or you could do your albums. And let's do this one. And you can select what you would like to show up here, which it's not actually that accurate, I don't think. But voila, okay? The eyeball. The eyeball is the preview button. You can preview it and see what your form will look like to your customers. Okay, this button up here is a request edit access button. You are going to have people who click that button and request to edit your form. Do not let them do that, because then they can change responses. They can change the questions. If they click it, it's okay, but just don't give them access to it. And sometimes you have, or sometimes that button's there, and sometimes it's not. That's another one of the reasons that I'm not a big fan of the Google form. Okay? So we're just going to close this one. Oopsies. I'm messing with my... We'll just go over here. All right. these are your questions. Here are your responses. This is where you're going to click to find out your responses. Okay? 0 responses. When there is a response, you want to make sure that you are accepting responses. Yes. When there is a response, it'll come up with summary. There'll be a tab down here that says summary or individual. The summary will tell you, it'll give you all the names in one section here. It'll give you all the addresses in one section here, but they're all together, so it's really hard, and sometimes they're not in order. So don't rely on that for your information. So you're going to want to click the individual tab that's going to pop up here. All right, in fact, why don't I do that? I will fill out one. My name is blah. My Periscope name is blah123. Email to send invoice. We will actually do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. My town, Wisconsin, 54730. And not available. Yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. And no, thank you. All right, we're going to submit it. Okay. So you will get an email saying that somebody filled out your form. Okay. We're going to go here, and now it says, these are the questions. Now we have responses, and it says 1. Here it says the summary, and it shows all the answers, okay? And this one is, it's kind of cool. It tells you the percentage of who did the multiple answers, okay? You want to go to individual, and it will show you what all they filled out. Now, Google makes it so that it's gray, and it's kind of hard to see, so that's another reason why I don't like the Google form. You can print it. If you have a whole bunch of responses and you want to clear them all out, you go over here and you can delete all responses. You can print all your responses. You can turn it into an Excel spreadsheet. I don't know what select response destination does. And yeah, you want to get email notifications from new responses. All right, so you can also delete one response at a time. So this is how you make your Google form. All right, the link to what you're going to want to share with your VIPs or wherever you are doing it is, you want to, I'm sorry, I'm going too fast. You want to click on the eyeball to get your preview, and then you're going to want to share this link here. Okay, so you're going to want to copy it, and then you're also going to want to paste it to wherever you're doing it. However, if you're going to put it into your Periscope profile, I recommend going to goo.gl. Okay, you put your link in here, and what this does is it will shorten your link. So you shorten the URL, okay, and this is the new URL that you're going to give out. So this gives you the option of actually putting the link in your Periscope profile. And this is also, it's just shorter. It doesn't take up a lot of space. Okay? So that is, I'm just going to do, oh, I can't. There we go. All right. So that is how you do a Google Doc or Google form, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to make another video, and I will post that one as well, on how to make a form site form. This is my preferred choice as of yesterday. There are a lot of different options available on FormSite where you can search your customers, you can send out mass emails, you can do just a whole bunch of stuff. But with FormSite, there is a fee. So for if you are wanting a free way of having a form to collect your customers' information, Google Forms is a good option. All right. So I will get that next one posted.